All right, guys, we're back with another Edison Format Finals at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got John Vigil on the left playing Blackwings versus Nico on the right playing Vayu Turbo. So John went first. Activates Whirlwind, normal summons Kalute, searches Blizzard. So I'm not surprised to see these two decks in the finals. A lot of people believe these are the two top decks in Edison, and I agree. I think they're the most consistent, safe picks. Looks like Nico's gonna set 4 and set a monster. So what's John gonna do now? So John activates Mind Control. So John and I played like 2 weeks ago. I was playing the Machina Turbo deck, and he kept getting me with this dang main deck to Mind Control. It's okay. It's not bad in Blackwings. You play three Blizzard, 1 Gale, and like there's a lot of Hamster Raikou decks going on. So yeah, Mind Control is a pretty good card. So what is John gonna do? I don't think he's gonna try to summon Kalute and go search Gale and hope that Nico doesn't have anything like a Torrential or an MST. I mean, those are the only cards you have to worry about in this situation is Torrential and MST because he can't bottomless Kalute. So yeah, all right. So John attacks with Kalute. Nico chooses to deprison one of the Kalutes. So Nico takes 14. Was it worth deprisoning there? I don't know. He can't deal with your hamster. He's going to give it back. I'm going to be harsh on my criticism with Nico. Normally, I try to go easy on people with the criticism when they misplay. But Nico, I'm not gonna show Nico mercy because he's a little cocky, man. Nico, when he beats you at locals, he likes to rub it in. So yeah, this is kind of like my revenge because last time I played Nico, he 2-0'd me and he rubbed it in. So I'm gonna be harsh on you now, Nico. All right, anyway, Nico attacks, tries to crash with Kalute. John MSTs the deck dev, main deck dev, which is pretty interesting. So here, John Icarus gets rid of Nico's Oppression and Armageddon. So he's got Plague. So he's got 1 card in hand. Oh no, Nico's about to mess up. So Nico top decks for Plague. What's he gonna make? Goyo, Nico, you know he has Blizzard. He's just gonna Catastor over your Goyo. And he leaves you top deck with no cards. Come on, man. What's the saying? Revenge is a dish best served cold. And now he attacks over Goyo on Nico right away. Just sets a monster. Come on, Nico. That was a horrible play. Anyway, he pierces the Vayu for 17. I think this game is over. I don't see how Nico gets out of this. All you have is a Vayu with no Sirocco. But then he top decks Sirocco. Also, another misplay from Nico. He should have attacked over the Catastor. Why would you attack over the Bora? Yeah, his argument is, I guess, that he can just activate the Vine Sirocco, but John can't deal with your Sirocco unless he has a Kalute or another card in hand. He might as well get it out of his hand. And then you still have the Vayu and the Arm and the Vayu play here. Anyway, let's go back to the duel. So, Armwing. Oh, wow. So, John didn't have anything to stop a summon or an attack. So, his back rows probably aren't bottomless and probably aren't deep prison. Okay, so Giant Trunade is a card that normally I don't see many Blackwing players use that card. John likes it, but here he pumps. So now Nico's at 700. Sets 1. I think Nico drew Caius. So he sets a back row. Nico's at 700. Nico just scoops. All right. So John takes a quick game 1. Let's get ready for game 2. Nico, this is his 4th time in the finals, but he's gotten 2nd place the 3 previous times. He's going to have to pull off the Legacy 2-0 to get that first win on the channel. Versus John's won 6 times. He's going for his 7th win. He's one of the most successful players on the channel. He's made the finals a bunch of times. I think the 3rd most. So here, John Nobleman's Nico's face down, and he chains Compulse to save his monster from getting banished by Nobleman of Crossout. Okay, so John has like a bunch of trap cards in hand. He's got like Mirror Force, Deprison, and Icarus. Normal summons Bora, and Nico chains bottom. So he probably didn't set Icarus turn 1. Okay, here Nico Raikou's. It was bottomless. Mills Dark Arm, Gores, Deck Devil. Okay, that's good. Get rid of Gores. and Dark Arm, two of Nico's power cards. So here Nico summons Greffer, discards Vayu. John's checking his grave. Dark Arm's gone, so you don't have to worry about it. Sends Sirocco. So I wonder what John's other back row was that he set turn 1. Okay, let's hope John remembers to cut the deck because right here he didn't. So John's going to take 42. Now, yeah, okay, John. See, John remembered to cut his deck. Good job, John. But Nico didn't offer it. So I actually talked to a few of my locals about this, about Nico not letting people cut his deck. I think they said it's because he's more of he plays a lot of advanced Yu-Gi-Oh! And in advanced Yu-Gi-Oh!, you guys know, those of you who play advanced, you just go into your deck all the time. You're always constantly making plays. And you don't give your opponent's deck until like the very end. But anyway, here John attacks over Greffer for 100. And he attacks over Raiko for like 6. So one thing I noticed that, I don't know if John picked up on it, but Nico was like checking his trap card, trying to read if he could stop Shura's effect. So I wonder if John picked up on it. I did right now just watching it. So if you guys want to like stop the video right there, you could see where like Nico's trying to read the trap card to see if he could stop Shura's effect. It's hard, so that's just something I noticed. Okay. So I think John is debating on Icarus. So if I'm John, I Icarus the face down monster. You can Icarus the... I don't know, this is a tough one. So John's going to Icarus. What's he going to... So he chooses both back rows, which is Oppression and Deck Dev. I think John's got Mirror Force and Deep Prison, so he can deal with the Armed Wing if he... Maybe John's hoping that Nico set Raiko and not Hamster. But we'll see which one he set and what... Okay, so it's Hamster. So now this is bad for John. Because now Nico can like potentially pop the Mirror Force or the Deep Prison. But instead he chose Ashura. I think he chose Ashura because he's afraid of Kalut. Okay, I don't agree with this play. Nico, Blind Lord. Finally, someone got punished because every time I've seen people go for the Blind Allure, they always nail a dark. And Nico, you didn't have to, man. You weren't in a losing position. You could have waited a turn. And now Nico gets Mirror Forced. Black Whirlwind, so Blizzard, Whirlwind. I think, yeah, Nico maybe should have gone for one of the back rows there. But I get it. You were afraid of Kalut. But what about those back rows, man? You weren't scared of Deep Prison. You weren't scared of none of that. I don't know. That's a tough one. Okay. So Nico is top decking. John's checking his grave. So if you're John, what do you do? Like you have a Deep Prison. What's the right move for John? I was thinking maybe Brio, but it depends on what his back row is. No, I'm pretty sure it's Deep Prison, right? I'm almost positive it's Deep Prison. Okay, Mirror Force is gone. That's what John went to go look for, so now he's not afraid of it. Okay, so 38 to 29. And John's got the Vayu that we know he searched. Top deck Sirocco. So I'm pretty sure this is Deep Prison. Yeah. And Nico concedes. So John gets his 7th win on the channel. Nico with another 2nd place. 4th 2nd place. Nico's kind of one of the villains at my locals. So, yeah, you guys saw how I was really harsh on him with the criticism. But, hey, he's harsh on me. When he beats me, he always rubs it in. So, again, congrats to John. Nico, maybe he'll finally get the win next time. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back soon for another tournament. Bye, guys.